Shadows lurking. Like to...
He was joking this morning. Jonas, I mean. He was always joking. Said it was good for morale, but he just liked seeing people laugh. He was a good harper. A good friend. We were comrades in arms. I thought we could have been something more one day, but too late now. No, Sorry, I'd like to be alone.
Pardon, but I've no...
Maybe not, Mum.
We can wait. Baldur's Gate can't. If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. We may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows...
Have a gander at the finest
The plan is to do nothing. Let the Jude rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it. We need a way. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jaheira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Taylor's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking up.
We can wait.
Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have
You look well equipped.
patience, he may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
The plan is to do nothing.
Like right here.
Burns.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers.
Hey, it's Dannon! Let's say hi!
I'm almost certain I've seen that ox someplace before.
Wish I had a bag of...
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. I said incapable.
But we
Last night's best bargains right here.
managed to do nothing.
Perimeter's clear, Mom.
Prison.
Hey, it's Darren! Let's say hi!
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadow.
It's
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. I said incapable. Scurry on now.
Certain I've seen.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Are you satisfied? Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. Good little he. Scurry on now. I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desires. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean
This is my time.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Ugh. Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Strange fellow, that.
You were making quite a ruckus over there.
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people.
Exactly!
Oh my God. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please. Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane, unless you return to Avernus for good. This thing is going to blow, sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please. I never wanted to live forever. I just want to live good.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
You feel so nice. I can't believe it. Thank you, Dallon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
I thought it was you. Saving my skin again, I see. Never see. I'm glad to see you. A makeshift Harper's fire. And if you find any interesting material, I hesitated to mention this back when Elturel was dragged into Avernus. I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible. Absolutely. There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Not always, but I don't want to talk about this now. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Thanks, soldier. What's on your mind? Like I got something back. When I touched you, my heart was racing. But I don't have to... Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat. Ugh. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon.
I know well the pain. Karlach.
Hey, soldier.
A couple turns should do it. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. an inn. Anything of use? I should speak up.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
don't know half of what they're saying.
How much farther can I go?
Have you noticed any attachments of the more...
Ah, the mushroom hunter. Have you made any new discovery? I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog.
Somehow,
Perhaps a belly is
worse
right.
than last I saw you. Same as us, I expect.
70 years of terror.
Very well.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
The air is ripe with magic.
That old idiot.
None of this feels... It'll take a while for us all to recover. But you've helped, of course. May you keep balance.
True, Father. Who will bring us balance?
We're okay. We're safe.
Don't say a word. Just listen. A parasite grips my mind. The shadows curse me. But I am gnawed by an even greater torment. You. My thoughts are hallowed ground. Yet you've crawled your way in, uninvited. I'm obsessed by the ground under your feet and the wind over your head. I see your face just before I sleep and after I wake. I ask myself, are you worthy? Chaque Nashtu. There is only one way for you to prove it. That is how you earn my trust, not how you earn my flesh and spirit. We fight. I test you in battle. Dance with me, bleed with me, bruise me so that you might possess me. Go on, best me. Best me. Prove your excellence. like that.
Lae'zel's touch is unusually gentle. Her fingers lightly graze your bruises and wipe away your sweat.
No more. I can't bear it. I've torn flesh from monsters and men. I've laughed as they suffered. But you... I don't want to hurt you. I want to protect you. For you to protect me. I am yours. Say the words. Jacques Fonashdu, source of my bruises.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Always room for more?
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it. So, will you dedicate yourself entirely to your new true love? Is this the end of our late-night trysts? Even though they were an awful lot of fun. I am in no way comfortable with that. Lae'zel would never approve, and I value my life too much to get on her bad side. Trust me, you will have more than enough on your plate without me there too. This is for the best. What can I do for you, my friend?
Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she...
Direct me.
How's the barricade coming along?
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it?
The darkness forever.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but should just about do.
Just about?
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy.
Too long, though.
Fight we're not. Good man.
Take a stroll, have a drink.
Free as you are, this is no...
Let's head inside.
No traps, please.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest
Wander far. We need to talk.
Your move, Maul.
You trap me?
I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Always laid a fine trap for you, Moll. It looks to me like his Cyric could be dethroned.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. I can most certainly believe it. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Come now, you'd have me tell you? Spoil all the fun? Suffice to say there's ambition, folly, and death aplenty. The rest, well, I'll let you uncover that yourself. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. All thumbs, rather, the way you've been stumbling about the place. But at least I can't say I'm not entertained. In fact, I'm quite confident you still have a few good days in you yet. Precious time to practice begging for my help with your bare knees in the dirt. I really am at my magnanimous best when people make an effort. See you soon.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Moll's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Your job is... Hiss! I say hiss! And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it. You'll see these points unless you retreat. Indeed you will. Or you'll find my claws planted firmly in your dangles. Begone!
Cursed to put my hands on everything. It's curious.
This might be cheating, but have you seen any treasure?
Can't say I have. If I do, you'll be the first to know.
I missed that! Awesome! This place is...
Begone!
Some water, Mr. Roland.
If I wanted water, I would bloody ask. There's another bottle of Arabella.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo are taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this. I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity.
Good to see you're still breathing.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he...
Don't be shy. Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
You aren't joking. I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am. He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild. I don't know, devil stuff? What matters is I can keep my kids safe. Everyone else has let them down, but I won't. Zevlor couldn't save everyone. It's my job to look after those who survived. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours. This is easy. We should open our own place in Baldur's Gate. Wonder if I could con some gold off that I thought maybe we could just do it ourselves. Wonder if I could con some
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's... Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids. telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Can you blame him? His brother and sister are gone. He's dealing with it as best he can. We all are. How do you do it? How do you keep going? Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone, just be careful up there.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke. Cerys, Scout. Seems we missed one. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap only for me to land them in this one. Aye, and more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try. Watch your back out there. Welcome to our... A lot of us were in Avernus.
Well, yeah.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits.
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid?
Who's that?
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Huh?
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudgers and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. I used to be that little run. And anyway, seems like a good kid.
Don't be shy. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
pleasure doing business with you.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Don't drop it.
Mind, please do propose it.
Drop anything. Good. Keep not dropping things.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. Oh, my gods. To your very good health.
Yeah. I mean, it's an honor, milady.
I will gladly drink to your health as well, Garlak. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? You speak frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Getheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive.
She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Trinkets and doodahs.
Isabel's...
Wants the same thing we do. To say...
Nice to see a friendly face come out.
You're heading into the towers, are you?
An extra blade.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Hells. I know that voice. Will? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells have had their vengeance, and I doubt they are done with me.
Ye gods. Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
So Gortash is a lord now. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't... Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me are climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir? Oh, if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Nathaniel. We are living. We are dead. Two of us safe to the end.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness. You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
Climbing up. Monsters snuffling and stop.
We're discussing.
Trinkets and doodah.
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonride.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Right here.
Take it easy while you can.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree, and we see what we see and do just what we please. Together, waiting for the sun. Forever we see shadows, they get darker, but our hiding place is brighter. Daniel and me do just what we please. Together.
I want to have a word.
I didn't. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. My free. It's. But the cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. While you're busy in the. Margaret!
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
A haunting fate.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic.
The absolute. You can't.
Time to go, Isabel. Come along, Isabel.
This is gonna feel good.
Time to go, Isabel.
excellent fertilizer.
an idiot god.
Take your own.
brimming with potent magic.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that wasn't what we don't know about. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal, so...
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like...
It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone, even if she did. Oh, but we need a plan. Why don't we ask Jahira? Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mom. Maybe we should ask someone else.
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Better than nothing.
Hiding place is bright.
Carefully now. On my way.
It's quite thrilling to fight off such grim creatures as this region throws at us. I once read a book. Have you ever read anything on that subject? I can't imagine anywhere that could turn my heart from you, cursed or otherwise. You'd always be as beautiful and as impressive. Perhaps it's just the thrill of our near undead experience talking. Standing at you. Unfortunately, was there anything else you wish to discuss? I, thought you would show me the respect of telling me first, but no matter. You can tell me now. Perhaps I should have done more. Whatever your decision, I will accept it. But you must choose. You cannot have us both. You would sacrifice what you have with Lae'zel for me. She will not be pleased. I think you're right. I am beyond.
We should ask someone else.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers. Go on, then. It belongs to the goddess Shar. According to the harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough. Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost. I could say the same. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories. Moon and shadow. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
We could. I beat up those harpies, and they're way scarier than shadows.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
It's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us. Oh, I'm sure they're cowering in their heavily fortified tower, knowing you're on the way.
First, cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone? I know.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too, Honesty will serve you better than charity. I blundered into their trap, And it cost us. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will. A search burdened by unnatural darkness. But don't let that then speak. The same way Hoppers learn of anything. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest, until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours end. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my Harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers. Ugh. They have me slaying gods, or laying with them, depending on the bard. Volothamp Gedarm? Oh, that old fraud should be dust a century past. But then, lies live forever, and he's half made of this stuff. You'll have to sing that one for me when all of this is done. In any case, we fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place. The songs would have you believe we saved the realm's entire. Perhaps we did. They simply refused to stay saved.
Watch your back out there.
Good work rooting out the traitor.
I've known Marcus for years. To think that he would turn on us, on me. You did well to defend Isabel.
What's in here?
Tempers are rising. It's clear not every...
Marcus was scum.
The cultists are among us, and you want...
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers. With a single word, Florrick could charge the coast's most powerful force with taking back the Grand Duke. We ought to be doing just that, not babysitting this stump. And yet, orders are orders.
We kept Alt safe. That's what matters.
The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task here is harder still. Timora be with you. The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task here is harder still. Timora be with you.
I'd rather face Ketheric's armies than suffer traitor.
I broke bread with that flaming fist. Little shit.
As long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
Nowhere's safe from this. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you... I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces. There. Be careful who sees you. Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything? It's perfect. Can't sleep, so I might as well hammer. Need anything?
As long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man. Hope you're the praying sort. We need...
I'll fill that one later.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.